Okay, so good day everyone. I'm here to share my understanding about the four MARPOL annexes. So, in MARPOL Annex 1, MARPOL Annex 1's regulations for the prevention of pollution by oil. So, it entered into force on October 2, 1983. It states that covers prevention of pollution by oil from operational measure as well as from accidental discharges. So in 1992, amendments to Annex 1, it made mandatory new oil tankers to have doubled hulls and brought in a phase-in schedule for existing tankers to fit double hulls, which was subsequently revised in 2001 and 2003. So in MARPOL Annex 2, the regulations for the control of pollution by noxious liquid substances in bulk. It entered into force on October 2, 1983. Also, in Annex 2, it states that the details the discharge criteria and measures for the control of pollution by noxious liquid detailed substances carried in bulk. Some 250 substances were evaluated and included in the list apprehended to the convention. The discharge of the residues is allowed only to reception facilities until at certain concentrations and conditions, which vary with the category of substance are complied with. In any case, no discharge of residue containing noxious substances is permitted within 12 miles of the nearest land. So, in MARPOL Annex 3, MARPOL MARPOL Annex 3 is the prevention of pollution by harmful substances carried by sea in package form. So, it entered into force on July 1, 1992. In MARPOL Annex 3, it states that contains general requirements for the issuing of detailed standards on packing, marking, labeling, documentation, stowage, quantity limitations, exceptions, and notifications. So, for the purpose of this annex, harmful substances are those substances which are identified as marine pollutants in the International Maritime Dangerous Goods, or what we call the IMDG code, or which meet the criteria in the appendix of Annex 3. So lastly, the MARPOL Annex 4. So MARPOL Annex 4, prevention of pollution by sewage from ships. It entered into force on September 27, 2003. So in Annex 4, it states that contains requirements to control pollution of the sea by sewage. The discharge of sewage into the sea is prohibited except when the ship has in operation an approved sewage treatment plant or when the ship is discharging commuted and disinfected. Sewage using an approved system at a distance more than 3 nautical miles from the nearest land, sewage which is not committed or disinfected, has to be discharged at a distance of more than 12 nautical miles from the nearest land. So these four annexes are very important in our future seafarer like me. So this MARPOL annexes aims to minimize the pollution of the seas, including dumping oil and exhaust pollution. Its state object is to preserve the marine environment through the complete eliminations of pollution by oil and other harmful substances, and the minimization of accidental discharges of such substances. So that's all. Thank you.